Hi class, Dr. Duncan here, coming by to welcome you to class, answer a few questions, go over a couple of things in class. So first, I would like to say welcome to CJC 111. I received a number of very interesting questions surrounding around the assignment where you had to send your instructor a question. That assignment was really designed to ensure that you know how to access me and how to send an email to me. One thing I will remind you of is, please remember, anytime you send an email, you need to make sure you have your section number excuse me, your course number and your section number. Now, if you send it directly from Blackboard, it will automatically do that for you. However, if you are compiling your email outside of Blackboard, i.e. through your Yahoo or Google, you need to make sure that you have your course number and your section number. I teach multiple online classes, so when you just send me an email saying I was kicked out of quiz 3, or I don't understand why I got question 2 wrong, not going to be able to efficiently and effectively help you and get a response to you, because I have no idea what class you're talking about, right? So make sure you do that. So welcome. I require you to do a discussion board post and to send me an email. So I always like to come on and do a video announcement and a video post, tell you a little bit about myself, how this course will work, my expectations, and hoping that I meet your expectations for class. So first, this is an 8-week online class. Today was the census date. You had to have logged in and completed that entry point quiz. Now, there were like 2 or 3 of you who did not complete the entry point quiz, but you did do like the student coffee assignment or some other assignment, so I did retain you in class. I did not drop you. However, I would highly encourage you to go in and complete the entry point quiz, because it's worth 10 points, right? I mean, it's true or false, you are enrolled in the class. Why give up those 10 points? So make sure that you first and foremost complete that. We are currently in our module 1 assignment. We had our introduction module. All of those tasks should have been completed. So we are currently inside module 1. I'm just going to click in and walk through this module with you to answer questions. So fundamentals of criminal justice. I'm going to talk a little bit about that at the conclusion of this, but you have your module outcomes there, assignment summary, journal entry. What do you know about criminal justice? 250 words. Main thing, make sure you're using your own words. Do not plagiarize this. Yes, I see it all the time. Just tell me what you know. Be honest. You know, some people say, I know what I see on Law and Order, or I know my dad was in law enforcement, my mom was in law enforcement. 250 words. Make sure that response is 250 words. Make sure you have double checked your writing. Now, I'm not going to be a hard amount of critical stickler on like grammar, or, you know, but if I pick it up, then it's pretty bad. So make sure that you read through your papers before you actually submit them. Then you have the SAGE journal article. Hopefully all of our journal articles will work this semester. Last semester we had a glitch and they were not working, and that was outside of my control. It was actually doing a publisher, so we'll see how it goes this term, this second 8 weeks. But your SAGE journal article, you need to read that, and then you have the journal quiz. So that module 1 journal quiz is based off of that SAGE journal article. You will not be able to pass that if you do not take the time to read or at least peruse that article. Then you have your Model 1 video quiz, and that's based off of the video that you watch. And actually, what I would like you to know is that the Module 1 video multimedia resources has all the videos listed there. However, when you click in to take your video quiz, all of the videos are actually embedded right before you answer the question. So if it says what happened in this video, you can actually click on that video and watch it. So each video is actually embedded in the module quiz video. Your discussion board, there's a rubric there. Make sure you look through your rubric. Make sure you just adhere to what the guidelines are. It's not hard to really obtain your points in this class as far as expectations and what you need to do for this class. So it's not that hard. Let me go through here and just ask any questions. So module 1 says post a link to your site and a short summary, 3 to 4 sentences of the site of your research assignment. So a lot of people ask me, so what is this about? Looking at the module outcomes, you're merely just finding a research site that highlights or discusses one of those module outcomes and doing a summary of that. When you embed that link in there, well, you won't embed that link, but when you copy and paste that link in there, other students will then go and research and look at that and see what you found. And it's very open. I mean, you really can, anything that falls underneath that. So if you look under our module outcomes, describe the arresting model, illustrate and define the wedding cake, discuss and explain the importance of studying and understanding criminal justice. Why is that important? You can find plenty of research out there on that. And you're basically just posting that link and giving a summary of what that link was about. Next item, the Module 1 Content and Knowledge Check. Please note that that is not a graded assignment. That is merely for your edification. That is something for you to check and see, are you grasping, are you understanding the material that we're talking about as we're going forth? So with that, again, it's not graded, it's not in the Blackboard. You can choose not to do that. You do not have to do the Module 1 Content and Knowledge Check, but it's something to help you as you're preparing and going along for each module. And then you have your Module 1 self-assessment, and those questions are comprised, and you get those questions from Chapter 1, so reading Chapter 1 in your text. So really, some of you have said, you know, I do not have my textbook yet, I can't do any of the assignments. That's inaccurate. You have a number of assignments, as you can see right now, that you can do without having your textbook. The main assignment you need for your textbook is the Module 1 self-assessment, but other than that, these other assignments, you do not need your textbook at all. So a little bit about myself. I've been here at FTCC like 8 years. I teach online and face-to-face. I teach an array of classes, so there's not just one specific class that I teach, but I teach all of our classes here. In my online classes, I do, and I'm very familiar with the fact that sometimes when you take an online class, it becomes very stagnant and very impersonal. So I typically do video announcements like this, which I'm doing, which I will upload, and then I also hold live video chats. We will have our first live video chat tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. What is that date? Thursday the 26th at 8 p.m. And I will post this in an announcement page and post the link for you. You are not obligated to attend the live chat. During the live chat, I will lecture over the chapter, answer questions. I usually review some of the questions on the quiz, some of your assignments. You have an opportunity to converse with each other, to converse with me, like, hey, I'm not understanding this. But if you are able to make it, I would highly encourage you to attend at least this one. This is our first one, and I schedule them in the evening because I keenly understand, I'm keenly aware of the fact that you're probably taking an online class because you have life, right? You work, you have a family. This is the only time that you have to take classes. You can't have that obligated, mandated time to sit in the classroom. Therefore, I try to schedule them in the evening. Hopefully, when you're finished, kind of decompressing, and you can just log on from your computer there and chat and talk. I try to do those a couple times a semester. These video chats, I usually try to post those once a week. If not, you will always at least have an announcement from me. If it's not a video announcement, you will still have an announcement page from me. Very important. This is an 8-week class. It moves fast. Try not to get behind. Try to stay on top of things. If something comes up, I get it. Life happens. If something comes up, communicate with me. Shoot me an email. Call. Stop by my office and just say, hey, this is going on. I understand. I am a mother. I am a wife. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an educator. I understand that you have life outside of FTCC. So it's not my intentions to try to bombard you with work and assignments and not really have any compassion or understanding for you. I definitely do. But it's up to you. The ball is in your court. You have to communicate with me. You have to let me know what's going on. If you have not submitted assignments in 3 weeks, I'm getting ready to drop you. I don't know what's going on. So just shoot me an email, let me know what's going on. All right, so we talked about the class. We talked about this module coming up. Modules are open. You are free and welcome to work ahead. You are free and welcome to work ahead. However, I will not grade assignments and say I'm actually on that chapter. But by all means, if you're, there, go ahead, work ahead. There's nothing that's going to stop you, or, everything's there. Let me make sure I have everything open. Yep, everything's there all the way until December 14th. Please pay close attention to that last date. Module 8 ends on Thursday, December 14th. I know you probably won't remember right now because this is October. I'll try to remind you again in November, but to just be aware of that. As far as your modules are open from Monday to Monday. You are expected to have your discussion boards and all assignments submitted by that Monday at 9 a.m. So by October 30th, this module 1 that we're on, everything needs to be submitted by 9 a.m. Failure to have your assignments completed by the requested deadline can and may result in you having points deducted. So I still may accept the assignments. This depends on the circumstances, but points will be deducted, so just be very cognizant of that as you're going forth. I usually do a little mini lecture on this video, but I think I'm going to wait and actually do that tomorrow. So I would highly encourage you to log on tomorrow 8 p.m. Join me from your home. You actually can just dial in if you want. You have a dial-in number, or you can have a video camera, which I would love to see you, and we can chat like that. And we all will be online, so anyone who's able to attend for class, you also have an opportunity to meet your other classmates as well. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come on and touch bases with you. I didn't tell you anything about myself, huh? So if you're in Intro 111, you may not have ever had me. So I've been at FTCC about 8 years. I'm married. We have 4 children, 2 in college, 2 at home. We have 2 little ones, so daughter just turned 20, and then 21-year-old, and have a 10-year-old who's turning 11 next month, and then a little baby 6. I enjoy international traveling, avid traveler, love politics, criminal justice. My passion right now has really been researching experiential learning and bringing life to education. Last year I led our first short-term study abroad trip, where I took a group of criminal justice students over to London, and we did a comparative analysis of our criminal justice system, as you will learn, where a lot of our criminal justice system derived from. So you will learn that if you didn't know that. I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to work out. I usually like working out. I'm a part-time runner. That's been going. But I like to work out. Part-time runner. I think that's it. So you know a little bit about me. I think that's all I pretty much have to say. One other thing. When I do these videos, I do not in any way try to present this perfect, polished video, because that's not me. If you're in class with me, I may mispronounce a word. I may tremble. I may trip over a word. I may stutter. I try to give you that same candid experience as if you had in the classroom. So while I'm recording, hopefully not my cell phone, but my telephone may ring, or someone may knock on my door. Just giving you a fair warning. I try to be, I'm very honest, very transparent. I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, class, today we will discuss the 3 elements of the criminal justice system. And you go back, that's not what you're going to get. So yeah, if you have any questions, please keep sending them my way. I've received a lot of questions. I responded to everyone. I typically respond to all emails with 48 hours max. If you ever send me an email and you have not received a response within 48 hours, send me another email, call me, follow up, because something happened, something got lost in the sauce. So I respond to all emails within 24 to 48 hours, and I'm always in the office here. If I'm not teaching in a class, feel free to stop by. I would love to have the opportunity to meet you, see who's behind the camera, who's behind the computer. Just like I tried to let you see who I am behind the computer. Yeah, you get to see me. I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm not sure what time you actually have opportunity to sit down and press play and watch this video, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. And 8 p.m. tomorrow, I hope to hear you and or see you online for our live video chat. I will talk to you guys soon. You have a nice one.